Hi folks, welcome back. Okay, as you can see on the screen there, I'm going to have a wee talk about Game of Thrones. Now, I don't know what yous have been doing in the last 8 years, but every Monday for the last 8 years, at this time of year, at 8 o'clock, I've been watching this series. 8 years of my life, so it's been quite interesting to see the different plots and the way that this series has developed. And there's been some amazing episodes, you know. To name a few, you've got the Red Wedding and you've got the Battle of the Bastards, etc. Now the characters that were in those episodes of the previous years are no longer the characters that we now see this year. And something strange is happening before our eyes. And what I think has happened is that these stories are, correct me if I'm wrong, these stories, I've not read the books, but these stories are taken from books. So it's easier then for them to be adapted to television for a series because you've got a plot that's already there and you can add or subtract and do different things, but generally the spine of the characters is there. You know, you might want to take them this way or miss that or add this. But generally, I think that's what's been happening. However, I don't think the books have got as far as the series. And what's happened is, instead of just directing and creating a screenplay from an existing, they're actually trying to create it, and they've absolutely destroyed the characters. And the expected outcomes and of the entire series, they've ruined my life. I mean, the time I've spent watching this for the last 8 years, I could have went to night school and I could have been a lawyer. Right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do some videos on each of the characters that they've managed to waste. And this particular character I'm going to talk about today is Varys. Alright, now this character, what they've got him doing here is they've got him writing a letter, and in this letter he's basically saying that he doesn't think the Dragon Queen, who he's been supporting all this time, is any good. We're going to go for this other character, Jon Snow. Now, you would wonder why, because he's basically saying she could go mental and she could do this and she could do that. And as it turns out, that's what actually happens, as we now know, because she does go absolutely radio rental. But they've only sort of made him say that because that's the narrative that they want to push in the series. So they've took this guy who all throughout the series has been a master manipulator, a spy master, a guy that's always had a plan. You know, he doesn't get caught out. But he seems to have forgot all that. And the people that are writing this have forgot all that. So what's going to happen? What's his next move? And you're wondering what's he going to do? There's what he's going to do. He goes and sees this character. And as we all know, this character here is Jon Snow. And Jon Snow's been a big character in the series, hasn't he? That's somebody we've all came to know. But I'm afraid that in this particular series, the last series, the 8th year, this character is no longer the same person, because the dialogue that this guy's been given is absolute garbage as well. So Varys has came and said to him, I don't really think she's the right person, what do you think? And this is no longer, Jon Snow of Battle of the Bastards. Do you remember that? No. This is Jon Snow. It says, nah, it'll be alright. Don't you worry about it. Now listen, folks. I've been watching this show that long that I now cut about my house like this. And I keep one of these beside my bed just in case any zombies appear. And now we've got this guy saying, nah, don't you worry about it. Everything's going to be alright. And you think to yourself, well, I wonder where it's going. You know? Oh, here's where it's going. 5 minutes later, you're lifted. So they bring him down here. And what's going to happen here? Well, the dwarf guy, who's now is no longer the same Tyrion. He's just moping about. He was better drunk. He's telling him, it was me that done it, I stuck you in. Sorry about that, pal. It's just one of these things, isn't it? What's going to happen next? Well, you knows and I know Jacaris, because I speak Valyrian as well. You know? Jacaris. So one of the best actors, one of the best characters in the entire series is toast. Literally toast. Now how is that character development? How is that an ending for that character? How could they not have built in somewhere that character could move on and go and do something else? No. Toast. So it's just a case of, we've got too many stars, too many characters here, let's just burn them. Who came up with that? That's not the same calibre of the Red Wedding, the same calibre any of these other episodes that was written by, obviously, an author. This is somebody that's obviously drunk writing this, or on heroin. You know, I'm not joking. I'm deadly serious. I mean, I'm annoyed, right? I don't want any hilarity in the comments. This is serious shit here, and you all know it is. Right? So, that's all I've got to say on this guy. Now, the next episode is going to be on other things that happened in this last episode. Second last episode. I don't even want to see the last one now. You know? I can tell you what's going to happen. You know? The Queen's going to kill herself. Or Arya will stab her. It's a joke. Anyway, don't get me started. So, it is what it is. Hit that like button and subscribe. Peace out.